Good evening, delicious friends. I'm Hale, the host of tonight's game, Home Sweet Home, played using the Fallout for Tabletop game by Modiphius Entertainment. A little brief note before we start. While I am a cherub, an angel, generous storyteller, my players are all terrible, terrible human beings, and their characters are even more terrible and mainly not human beings. If you find that any of the hijinks of this evening are a little too much for you, please feel free to take yourself away. Take yourself away from the session. Go and grab yourself a drink. Maybe come and join us a little later. For now, as costumes are changed, let us remind you that our fearless and not so heroic squad are currently in the very bowels of a vault, huddled mostly in a corridor, being assaulted by a creature known as a Juggernaut. Now, we've had a single round of combat thus far in the previous session. And I, if memory serves me correctly, recorded everyone's initiatives. I did.
Indeed.
How very foresightful. That's a word now, I guess.
Good job, DM, that you actually kept it around. I figure that you just deleted it after the session.
No, I posted it in the chat and everything.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that single round of combat has concluded. So we will go back to the top, and we will start with Tarkus. Tarkus, what do you intend on doing?
Oh my.
Run away.
I'm intend to shoot the thing
Okay.
with my laser rifle. Surprise, surprise.
Mm-hmm.
A bluey! Oh shit! Great start! That's how we do it around here. I guess I can reroll. Okay, is it difficulty 1? Or is there no point?
It is difficulty 1.
Oh look, it's 2 successes. Magic.
Alright, 1 second. I'm just rearranging my screens. There we go, look. Perfect. Oh, good boy and everything, look. Excellent. Why is that not done? Oh, it has. Good. Okay, cool. So, okay, brilliant. Yeah, awesome. So it's re-rolled and you got 2 successes.
Yes.
So you hit.
Okay.
Please.
So roll damage? Or?
Yes, please roll damage.
$14.
That's a lot of damage. Oh, vicious as well. I'm piercing. Okay, cool. Let me just make a note of that. So piercing will... Peter?
Yes.
This is a center mass hit, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's why I got to reroll.
Yeah, beautiful. What armor do you have on your torso?
Me?
Yeah.
Combat armor, I think. Let me check, but pretty sure, yeah. Are you talking about stats?
Yeah. What's
5 physical, 5 energy.
5 and 5. Excellent. So you're going to take. That's 10 plus 4, 14, minus 5. So you're going to take 9 points of damage.
Yay.
It's going to take quite a bit more than that, though. 14. It's going to take. Okay, so your energy rifle. You squeeze the trigger of it, and a bolt of energy spins up within the weapon itself, and then it jets towards the body of the Juggernaut. But as it does so, there's a spark. Something happens, and the microfusion cells within the energy rifle, they explode, sending a bolt back through the structure of the gun and into your chest. The gun is not destroyed, but the ammunition that's currently loaded into it has been expended. And you take some damage on the way through, but you also hit it at the same time.
Oof. It's not dead, right?
Oh no.
All right, well, I'll get up, dust myself off, and shoot another shot.
Oh. Action points, is it?
Yes.
That's all the action points gone then.
I hope someone hits. Oh, nice.
Okay, that hits. And it's 2 action. That's 1 action point, you're quite right, yeah.
Die, bitch!
This time, it doesn't. Your gun doesn't backfire. You quickly ram a new microfusion cell into the smoking. The smoke coming out of it, and it's hot in your hands. But you ram another microfusion cell into it. Quickly shoulder it and take a second shot. The blast of energy arcs through the air and impacts into its chest, and it will take some more damage.
Can I use this steam pack with my bonus action?
Yes, you can.
All right, how much does that heal me? I'm gonna use one.
4.
It will do 4 points of damage.
All right, cool.
The creature takes the blast from your energy rifle like a champ.
Oh, guys. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Still not dead.
All right, finish my turn.
Cool. Next on the list then is
Good.
Good Boy.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, good boy.
Good
Oh,
Boy.
isn't it me?
No, Good Boy
Boy
goes before you.
Impressive. Fast boy.
Good
Wait, isn't it Prometheus who has 13 initiative?
He has 14.
Good Boy has
Boy.
14.
Oh, 14. Okay.
Good Boy moves down the corridor behind. Who's the one furthest down the corridor? Who of the humans is furthest down the corridor? Probably Ralph. It's going to be Ralph, isn't it? Good Boy moves behind Ralph, and then takes a pot shot with his pistol. Which he is great at. The bullet goes wide.
At least not 20, so it doesn't find my bad chicks.
Good Boy says, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, Prometheus, now it is your turn.
Okay, so, well, anyway, it doesn't change what I'm gonna do. The only question I have is Morg in the same zone as me?
Yes.
So I don't have to move in order to interact with him.
No.
It doesn't cost a minor action, basically.
It does not. You two and the Juggernaut are all in the same zone. Everybody else is one zone away in the corridor.
Okay, great. First, I'm going to try shooting this thing with the flamer. Won't spend any action points for this.
Okay.
Okay. So we got 2 action points back, right?
Correct.
1.
2.
I thought you need 2 successes.
No, one success for the first shot. Second one costs an additional action.
Right.
We needed successes before because it was invisible or something.
Yes.
And now because it was the bonus action. Okay, so I rolled damage on this.
Yes, please. Okay.
Okay, this is 9 energy, and it hits 3 more parts for half the damage, rounded down, so 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 9. It's
So
21,
12.
but it mitigates, with if it has energy resistance, maybe the 4s are 1s. I don't know if it has 3 or something, because they count as
Yep.
separate.
No, I understand. So that will be... Okay, gotcha.
I take it's still standing.
So your flamer kicks off, and a jet of flame surrounds it. It roars as it's still, obviously its aggression is still going, and it's still moving.
How much initiative did this thing have?
8.
8.
It goes last. It goes dead last. Even lucky Ralph gets to go before it.
How slow it is.
Can't wait to see what she's gonna do this time.
Does it seem to be annoyed by the fire?
It is. It is frustrated by the fire. Yes.
Please, please.
It's now going to also take 9.
Okay, well, Morg plays next. So okay.
Yeah.
I'm not go-
3.
It's very vexed.
Okay, and I'll use one minor action called draw item,
Yeah.
which we haven't used,
Huh?
and I'll draw a stake of the gobbler out of me, out of my Trascan,
Yeah.
and I'll use an action point in order to use another minor action, and I'll feed it to Morg. I'll shove it down his throat.
Double this.
Oh, thanks. I needed that.
I say, please remember me. Super dramatically.
Does that help Morgan anyway?
Okay.
Okay, this thing heals you for 14 hit points.
14?
14, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it says you may reroll 1d20 on all strength tests until end of next scene. I don't know what counts as strength tests, if hitting counts as one.
Yeah.
But
Anything
Okay.
that requires strength as a base dice pool.
okay,
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
So
pretty
you
good.
one free
That
reroll.
is.
That's pretty good.
Okay, and then I'll look you into the eyes and I will fall down to the ground because I died from persistent damage. I felt unconscious.
So you'll take 10 damage from the persisted. Is that enough to put you down?
Yeah.
Okay.
I also get like I've written down 11 from persistent, and I'm also injured in the main body,
You're
so
right.
that's also -2 or something. So,
You're right.
Yeah.
It was 11. My apologies.
Super dead.
I was trying to be generous, but okay. You don't want that. That's fine. Cool. So you're down on effectively on 0 hits. That doesn't mean you're dead.
Yeah, I'm unconscious or whatever.
Just
I don't know.
you're unconscious at the moment.
You're not dead. You just scrap.
Time to get some rare materials.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Morg
Oh, how many
can,
uncommon materials?
use me now as a battering ram or something. I don't know.
As a weapon.
You're gonna end up in Rosalind's Jack, the Changa Blast or whatever it's called.
Junk jet.
Chunk Chat.
Electrified.
So go ahead and subtract 2 health points since it's the beginning of the round 2. Correct?
No, at the end of the turn, you take additional damage. So you get your
Alright.
action, and then you take the any whatever the effects would be. Damage.
Right, which is -2 for that.
Yeah.
So. Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's Morg next, is it? Oh no, it's not. It's Rosalind next.
Oh, okay. How much AP do we have right now after?
Two AP. 2 AP.
Okay. Tarkus, how much HP are you missing?
7.
Okay, I'm gonna use my. Let me just something. I'm gonna use my action. To do a first aid action, which is I need to roll. I just found it. I need to roll intelligence plus medicine. If he has any injuries, the difficulty is increased, and if I succeed, he gets healed for my entire medicine rank plus how much AP I spend.
I get an injury, don't I? I forgot about this because it was like.
Oh, you
Much-
do. Yes, you do get an injury, and it'll be the injury in your chest as well.
So what is that? Anyone knows?
-2 hit points every turn.
Nice. Thanks, Sarah, for reminding us of that. Thank you.
I wouldn't have remembered that. You reminded us about that, Peter. So
It said that if he has injuries, it gets harder.
It just says that.
Thanks, Sarah. Thanks. You're helping. You're helping.
It says if you then said, "Oh yeah, I've got one." So, well, I mean, I like blaming Sarah for shit as much as the next person, but on this occasion, I don't think it is.
Don't defend these snitch, Phil.
he's not defending Sarah. He's blaming you because it is in fact your own
Totally
fault.
different. Yeah.
But I am benevolent, therefore I will heal him anyway.
So the difficulty
so
goes
let
up
me
by
see.
1 because he has an injury.
Yeah.
So it's difficulty 2.
Wait, okay. Actually, no. It says attempt an int medicine test with a difficulty equal to the number of injuries the patient has. It's only +1 if it's on myself, so it's a difficulty 1.
Are you trying to heal
Right?
damage, or are you trying to heal the injury?
I think I'm trying to heal damage right now. Let me just check something.
Key.
I'm just checking if I can do. Okay, I can do either. Tarkus, which one do you want? Actually, we have 2 AP. I can probably do both if you want.
Do the injury, I'd say, because I forgot. Okay, I forgot to have a radiation damage, so I'm missing not 7. I'm missing 4.
Okay.
4 HP.
Alright, then I can treat 1 injury you're suffering from if I pass, and it's difficulty 1.
Cool.
Okay, and then we'll see if we get maybe some AP from that. 1 sec. Intelligence, medicine. Okay. So I treat your injury, and how much AP do we get? 2?
If it was difficulty 1, then yes.
Yeah, I mean, it says, yeah, with
Yeah.
how many injuries he has.
Hey, I'm not
Alright.
arguing with you. Good.
Great.
Alright, since we got 2 AP, should we leave this for Morg, or should I just heal you? Okay.
It's fine. I think we should leave this for Morg.
Okay.
I mean, you can only kill me for HP, so yeah.
Okay.
You could take a shot.
Minor action, right?
You could take a shot.
I could take a shot, yeah.
Or you could use a
kind
minor
of-
action to stab him with a stim pack. Or stab someone with a stim pack.
Yeah, I'm looking what I have currently. Ralph, are you missing any HP?
Yeah. 6.
You're missing 6, and like if I healed you, you'd get all of them. It's not radiation.
Oh, 6 is the max you can give me. I'm missing 9, but 3 of them are radiation.
Yeah.
So-
Since you are also there, I'm going to move to Ralph, and I'm gonna use 2 AP to heal him. Yeah, I'm gonna do it with my normal. Do you have any injuries?
No.
Okay, I think it's still difficulty 1 though, right? Because it can't be difficulty 0.
Correct.
So, yeah. Alright, gonna do that.
Don't all checks get one more difficulty if it's the bonus major action? I don't know how it works.
Does it
to be
work
honest.
for first aid too? I don't know.
First aid would be an action.
So then yes?
So it would be difficulty 2.
Yeah.
Okay, well, here it is. We get one back, and you get heal 6 because I have medicine 6.
Yay. I'm very happy.
So since I used 2, so we have 3. Yeah, exactly. And I'm gonna end my turn here, like between Ralph and Tarkus in the hallway.
Okay.
Not gonna move.
In this sensible place. Okay.
Healer.
Morg.
Morg's gonna get out his machete and then
Good man.
Have you not
have
got the
been
serrated sword, Morg?
one more time.
Have you not got the serrated sword? Because it's on the equipment list. It says serrated sword for Morg.
Yeah, I don't think he ever took it with him because I don't have it
Right,
there.
okay.
He's
It's in the
just got
general
it
equipment, so
right. I thought we sold it or
Nope.
something.
no, because it's got
Okay.
for Morg. So I assumed you were carrying it.
Oh well,
So it
I
never got sold.
okay.
So
You reach for the serrated sword only to realise it's hanging above the fireplace back home, so you grab your machete instead.
Joe's probably using it to chop things up. God damn it. Oh.
He's cutting up limes on the bar with it.
There you go. All right, 2 successes.
Okay, so that's 1 to hit plus 1, so you get an extra AP.
Okay, I'll bank it. So I think we're up to 4.
Yeah.
And then where's machete? There it is. I don't think I get a. There we go. And it's just piercing
It's in
2.
2. That's okay. That's good. So that's you hit. The machete bites into the flesh, slips past. It kind of clatters over one of the bony plates that's on its skin, and then catches onto the flesh, and it kind of slides underneath another one. It roars. It doesn't fall, but it looks like it's on its last legs. It looks like if you'd have done 1 more point of damage, it'd be fallen over.
Oh. You know what? I can't use AP for another attack, can I?
You absolutely can if you want. Cost you 2 action points.
Sure, let's do that.
And you can do another attack. The difficulty to hit it is now 2. Base difficulty is now 2.
So, but I get a 3d20 instead of a 2d.
No, you're still on 2d20. You could spend an action point to increase to buy a die as well if you want to.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So we'll have 1 AP.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see how we do. Okay.
Look at that. Perfect.
So we had 1, so we've now got 2 AP.
Yeah, you got an action point back, and you've landed a hit. All you need to do is 1 point of damage, Morg.
Now watch me.
20.
Nothing across the board.
Yeah. This says like 1 damage or
It's
whatever.
just a series of black.
by the way.
Oh, not too
shit.
far off. Not too far off. Okay. So piercing 2. That puts. Okay, that's fine. So that's good. Okay. You put some effort into put your weight onto the blade and force it deeper into the creature's chest. It howls. You see a great hand strike out towards you, and you feel it grabbing hold of your hand, trying to stop you, and its strength weakens. And it slowly slopes backwards and falls to the floor. It's obviously on fire. There's blood pouring out of it. It lies backwards on the floor, dead.
Excellent. I want to use my I wanted to use Morg's bonus action to grab his board back and try it out.
Okay, you do.
Priorities, and then I take the 2 points of damage.
Okay. You take the 2 points of damage. It doesn't get a go because it died. But
Loser.
But deeper in the room, you hear a sound, an ominous creaking of metal pulling free from mountings, and you see a bulge appear on the side of the cryo container that was hit by that errant shot that Lucky Ralph took. There was a spark coming from the control panel, and you see a crack form in the front of the cryo chamber. You don't think it's going to be very long before that thing bursts open. Matter of moments. What are you doing?
Is the control panel powered? Is there
Yeah.
power in this room?
Yeah, the cryo tanks are powered by emergency power.
So someone could technically press annihilate button on the control panel if it exists, which I should know whether it does.
You're not sure that you'll be able to have time to get to it before it breaches. You've got seconds before it goes off.
Chris, this is corridor, big room. Is there a corridor on the other side that we're trying to get to?
There's
escape tunnel.
There's a large security door on the other side.
Would we have time to get through that?
No,
Might be locked.
It's literally. Well, you don't know, but you think in a matter of moments, this cryo tank's going to burst open and send forth whatever's inside.
In that case, I will shout to Morg, drag Prometheus through this door to us.
Oh, okay. Will do.
Morg will put his board and machete back in the holsters, and then he'll grab Prometheus and start dragging him.
Come on, buddy. Thank you for the steak. I'm getting you to safety.
Since the body's shot anyways and malformed, I don't think pressing a button that kills it would work 100% either.
Yeah, so I think we should just retreat into the corridor, stabilize Prometheus, and then we'll get some time until this thing tries to get into the corridor to, do our things before we have to kill it. Right. So what happens? Does Morg make it?
Morg drags the apparently lifeless body of Prometheus across the stones and into the corridor. There's an odd fishy smell coming from it, and it's leaking some kind of coolant fluid.
Okay, so I'll get on with preparing Prometheus. You guys keep an eye out for whatever's going to come out of that containment.
I want to heal Morg if he has any injuries. Yeah.
Close the door, right?
Yeah, you can do that.
The Chad maneuver.
Okay, more closed door. Oh, Morg don't feel so well. His tummy hurts.
The door
Yeah.
closes, it grinds as it closes, and it kind of stops halfway, and everyone kind of draws a breath, and then it quickly slams closed. About a second after it does so, you can hear an explosion coming from the other side of this door. So something has obviously burst out of that cryo container.
Be quiet. Oh no, she gave us away.
I'm muted in game.
Stabilizing the dying then for a robot.
Yeah.
We're going to use the same rules as stabilizing the dying, but we're going to use repair instead of medicine.
I'm gonna be helping Phil with Prometheus.
Mm-hmm.
A question. I have one injury because
Yeah.
and then it says if you die, then you get an injury on the part that it hit. Now I died from persistent damage, so does that apply?
Let's say yes, but the persistent damage would have been the same location as your
Yeah, where I
as
got
the
hit
original.
originally.
So you'd be two injuries to your
Body.
chassis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'd be an intelligence plus repair check.
Yep.
With a difficulty equal to the number of injuries the patient has. So it's going to be difficulty 2.
Okay.
Passing the test restores the character to 1 hit point and they're no longer dying. Their player no longer has to attempt endurance survival tests to avoid death, which is exactly what you would have to do had you not chosen to do this. Or if you fuck this up, that's exactly what he's going to be doing.
Okay. So Tarkus is helping me,
Yes.
and I'm going to spend an AP. That gives me 4 dice. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, you really don't want him to die, right?
Okay.
Well, he's too heavy to carry. We'll scrap him when we get to the top.
I'll read the next paragraph. I'll read the next
Go on.
paragraph before you go on. If you stabilize the patient, you can spend AP to heal additional health points. You can heal 1 hit point for every AP spent. You may also spend 1 AP after stabilizing a character to wake them from unconsciousness, allowing them to continue to act. So he's still unconscious, but you managed to stem the flow of the coolant. Quickly reroute his power supply, and you're fairly convinced that he's now just in an active state rather than expiring.
We spent 1 AP.
Yeah.
But we get 4 back.
You get 4 back.
But we're going to spend 1 to wake him up.
Okay.
Yeah. So we should have 3 AP.
Oh, if we get 4 back, it's 5.
I thought we used that 1.
No. When
it
you
was
used
because
one,
I used it. All right.
yeah.
So we've got 4 AP, and then next round I'm going to heal him. I'm not going to push AP into heal. I'm going to heal him next round.
Okay.
During this round, I want to heal Morg's injury.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go to Morg while they're repairing Prometheus.
Mm-hmm.
Morg, you have 1 injury, right?
Yep, he does.
What did he say? The tummy hurts. I'm gonna call. Yeah. I'm gonna call good boy, and I'm gonna be like, "Come, keep more company while I'm stitching him up, so he doesn't, he doesn't hurt." Will he come over?
Good boy trots over from behind Ralph, sits on the floor next to Morg and says, "If you die, I will eat you."
So, good boy, can you help me? Is he helping me?
I'm helping.
You're a
Thank
true friend, good boy. I would eat you too when you die.
That means I get 1 more dice because good boy's helping me?
Yeah. I will eat your organs first. Then I'll eat your legs.
You save head till last?
Of course. Oh, blimey.
So, it was difficulty 1 or 2?
1.
I mean, I'm not sure. This looks a bit weird.
I think it should be. I think it's a base difficulty of 1 and then +1 for every injury.
Yeah,
I think that
that's
makes more sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's say it's from now on, like it's difficulty 2.
Yeah.
So we get 3 back, but we are at 4, so it's like too much, right? So we have 6.
Correct.
And the injury is healed. You're all good, Morg.
Yeah.
I mean, no hurt, no more.
Gotcha. Does that also heal HP or no? Just the injury itself? Okay,
Just
great.
injury, yeah.
Good boy looks
That's fine.
disappointed.
You don't get to do it today, good boy. Maybe next time.
There will come a day.
Indeed. but I eat you first.
There's as you finish doing the repairs to both the organic and the inorganic in the corridor, there is a you can hear noises coming from the other side of the door, deep guttural roars, the sound of something impacting into metal, and after a moment or two, a strange blue fluid seeps in from around the edge of the door into the corridor. Just sort of sloshes it as if it's kind of sloshed up against the door and then seeped through a little. Rosalind, do you recognise this as the fluid that was used in the cryo tank? It was a different formulation from the stuff that was used in your tank or your tanks.
Well, as I see the liquid, I tell them, yeah, the second Juggernaut's alive. So I guess if we want to go out that way, we have to find a way to deal with him first. Perhaps not the same way we dealt with the first one.
Any ideas?
Is this liquid flammable or explosive or poisonous?
Explosive? I doubt the liquid's explosive, but maybe we could throw an explosive, like open the
No,
door a bit and throw something.
I just want to know that this liquid isn't going to suddenly ignite and the door is going shut up and the door is going to blow off its hinges. Yeah. I want the door closed while we continue to heal Prometheus.
Is it time?
No, fuck off.
Yeah. Does Targus know what this liquid is?
I'm not going to make you make a roll. You can probably surmise it's the fluid from the tank.
And it's all flammable because it's like some
No, it's a
life supporting like fluids.
yeah, it's a little bit like amniotic fluid, I guess, in a way.
Amniotic fluid. Yeah. All right. Wait, I tell Ralph that.
Okay. I am going to try to heal Prometheus some more hit points, if possible.
I'm helping.
Right now I have 1 hit point, right? Because of all the things they have done to me.
Also, you come online. You suddenly come online. Your processes kick in. Your eye stalks suddenly spring upright. Your propulsor suddenly kicks into gear. It stutters for a brief second, and you kind of like propelled upwards up against the wall for a brief second, and you kind of like your arms go all over the place in a panic for a brief second. Your eyes are kind of like the way that the irises kind of like rotate while you're trying to calibrate really briefly, and then you realise that you're back to operational again. Although you're in a really bad state.
Do your best R2D2 voice.
Like a newborn baby just opening its eyes, the first thing I see is Ralph, and I wrap my pincer around his neck and I say, "My savior, I always knew we were the one."
Yep, like a newborn baby with the same fucking intelligence. Right. I will try to repair him.
We'll be fine if we said Mama.
Yeah, Tarkus is healthy. Yeah. I would be deactivating the fucker. What's the difficulty, Chris?
So he doesn't have any injuries now, so the base difficulty is going to be 1.
Is the persistent damage, let's say, do we consider it healed?
That's resolved as part of the stabilization thing.
I mean, Ralph has a multi-tool, which lowers it even more, I guess, to 0. So
Can't be 0.
It'd be 1.
Right. So that's 4 successes.
Okay. So a success on this roll will cause him to gain a number of hit points back equal to your repair rating. You can spend additional AP to increase that.
Can I spend the AP that I've earned here? The 3? Yeah. Okay, so my repair rating is
6.
6. Yeah, thank you. And so 9 hit points back.
Prometheus.
It's where you say thank you, fuckhead. Yeah. You heap of shit tin can. Yeah.
Still love you. Nothing will change that. But sorry, I missed it. How much did I?
9.
9. Okay, I'm at half hit points. I'm at 10
Okay.
out of 21. Just letting you know.
Okay, we'll try again the same if we get another round, but we'll
So
have to see.
during this round, Rosalind will talk to Good Boy.
1 shield mark. Talk to Good Boy.
Wait, how much is Morg missing? I thought he could heal a lot from the Gulper. Like, he could heal like 14, no? I
Yeah.
thought that was it.
Yeah, he's pretty well off now.
Yeah, like
Okay.
I knew he had an injury, but okay. So I'm gonna talk to Good Boy. I'll be like,
The next time he
Alright,
is injured, could you just leave him?
the next time you are injured, do you want me to leave you?
Of course not.
Exactly. So, explosives. Let's talk explosives. You like explosives, right?
His tail starts wagging.
Exactly. So I like explosives too. What do you think do you currently have in your inventory or I have in mine? And I show him a Molotov.
He turns
That-
around and shows you the mini nuke that's attached to his back.
Alright, except that, what do you think does the most damage to those things out there? Explosives expert.
This, he points with one of his arms to his back.
Yeah, except that, because that's gonna do damage to us as well, and we kind of want to avoid that for now.
Oh, not necessarily. In the hands of an expert, it could be a precision weapon.
Alright, I know that you consider yourself, from what I can see, well, portable fat man or something, but we're looking for something smaller. Alright, how about the Molotovs? Do you have something better? Grenades?
Oh, I suppose we've got grenades.
Yeah? Which ones do you have?
I suppose, will deploy. How many grenades did you have left over?
3.
Okay. Good Boy will, one of its arms will deploy into a compartment on its back and place 3 grenades on the floor.
Okay, these grenades do more damage than the Molotovs, right? I don't know, so I'm asking everybody.
Depends on who uses them. Like if I use the Molotov, maybe it does more, especially if you consider the persistent damage.
Okay,
But
and
maybe if Good Boy uses it, yeah.
how much explosives does Good Boy have?
I'm an expert.
No, I meant in the numbers expert.
Yes, I'm an expert.
Morg, how much explosives does Good Boy have?
I don't
Probably
think
more
Morg's
than
gonna have any idea. Good Boy is very good with explosives. He's the best with explosives.
Paraphrasing it until she's happy.
Okay, well, my idea is like this. Perhaps maybe we should open the door just a bit, like let's say half, because there's no way the Juggernaut goes through if it's half. We don't really care about things that are on the other side of the door. So maybe we'll let Good Boy be close to the door while throwing the grenade, so in case it explodes, nobody else gets injured except him. We see how it goes. And then if the thing's not dead, then Prometheus can go and throw a Molotov cocktail at it as well. Does that make sense, team?
Did you see how much damage that thing took before it went down?
Yeah, I think you should throw the Molotov, Rosalind. Like, I'm not going near that thing again.
Well, you don't have to go near to throw, no? No?
Alright, we'll just bring you back, Prometheus.
Do you see this? Like, I don't know. Probably I show him like one part that is still hanging because it is unrepaired.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff that's still hanging off of you.
This hasn't happened before.
I
This has
mean,
never happened to me before.
First time for everything.
I mean, things hanging off. They've happened before.
Yeah, but this thing isn't even edible. It's not worth it.
How do you know it's not edible?
How would you know that?
Yeah, it could be edible, you know. I mean, they are organic.
Super rare meat developed in a lab that you will never find anywhere else.
It's a super
you-
ghoul.
We literally fed these things like the best food and the best viruses in existence. Like, you cannot find
Okay.
this type of meat anywhere.
So if I cook it, you'll eat it. You promise that you'll eat it.
I look at Morg. Morg, you promise you'll eat it?
Sure, Morg will eat anything, but does not try to eat him first. But then, sometimes, Morg will do that too after Morg kills it.
He'll eat it. How about that, Prometheus?
I know Morg has a refined palate, like he has proven it countless of times, but you know, it feels like what I'm doing for this party is unappreciated sometimes.
I look at
So-
Ralph. You brought him
Just
back?
shakes his head.
For what?
Listen,
Yeah,
Prometheus,
I know.
if it doesn't make me irradiated, I'll eat it. How about that? Deal?
Will it make him irradiated? Like I turn towards
Uh,
Rosalind.
I turn to Tarkus and I say, I don't think it's radiation you want to be worried about regarding that meat. You know?
Then it'll be fine.
Well,
Okay.
there
We
is
haven't
a
got long to
3% chance, Tarkus, that you
we
will
don't really
become one
have
of
a lot
them.
of time to discuss
which might be an
gourmet
improvement.
meals because that thing's going to come through the door shortly. So how are we going to deal with it?
So we can't really go anywhere else, right?
So we
Then the
can't go through the lift shaft because it's
elevator's fucked.
fucked. We'd have
Nope.
to climb it manually. We could try to go back the way through all the corridors, but there could be a lot more of them out there.
The stairs. Do you know how many people lived in this complex? Over 400. All of them could be in there right now.
Yeah.
I'm not going by that. So I think one Juggernaut is easier
Actually-
to deal with than all those.
Good boy, don't you have any mines? Like I've seen you plant them before. Don't you have mines?
Oh, we have an excellent minefield at Hope.
And lasers.
Really?
Any mines on
Lasers?
you right now?
No. If I had a workbench, I could make some.
Chris, how much damage does the nuke do, the mini nuke?
A lot.
Is it going to damage the structure of this building?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Even
that's-
its
I-
precision?
I have objections to using a mini nuke.
I said it.
If you, like all of you will know, like all of you have seen the yield of a mini nuke before. Well, actually, probably Rosalind hasn't. But everyone who isn't pre-war has seen the yield of a mini nuke before. It's a ridiculous amount of damage, and in a contained area like this cave, it will almost certainly cause structural damage, if not bring the ceiling down.
Okay.
Just the oxygen snuff could be insane.
It might be that Good Boy could implement the mini nuke, because you know he is good with explosives. It could be that Good Boy could implement the mini nuke in more precision ways than you are used to seeing raiders throwing them around us. But whatever happens, there's a really good chance that whatever the yield of this thing's going to be, whether it's directed or not, is going to cause damage to the fabric of the or to the structure of the base.
Okay.
Yeah.
While we discuss this, do I have a chance to try to repair Prometheus again?
Yes, you can have another go.
I'm helping.
Can I
I'll use
help
an
as
action
well
point.
this time? Maybe he wants to throw a Molotov afterwards.
Yeah,
I don't have repair though, so maybe not.
afterwards maybe.
4 successes, so that's
That's 3 action points back.
okay. So that's 6, and I'm going to use 2 of those 3 action points to go back to Prometheus. So that's another 8 hit points.
Okay.
And we have our full 6 action points.
Okay, now I'm feeling more confident about throwing Molotovs around.
Nice.
I'm
Is
even
that
going to
for
give
turn
you
off,
one
Chris?
Exactly.
because
Very
I have
cool.
2 on me. I'm going to give you one, Prometheus. I'm
Oh,
gonna, here. A Molotov for you.
How's
to
that
throw
door
it.
looking?
Door's looking fine. You can hear all sorts of noises coming from the other side.
Right. And then how's that fluid looking? Any more?
No,
Any
it's just
fluid?
like it's just like a wash of fluid, kind of impacted the bottom of the door, and some of it seeped through.
Okay. I have a question. So, if the door is open, can it get through? Hale.
If the door was open, it could eventually squeeze its way through the door and down the corridor, but it isn't going to be able to, like, it will be able to reach in. If it was standing next to it, it could reach in about halfway down the corridor, but as long as you're further back than that, it isn't going to be able to attack you. If it's not attacking you and trying to squeeze its way down the corridor, it will eventually get through, but it's going to be slow going, and it will effectively be vulnerable while it's doing it.
I would
Alright.
like to add something. So the one we were
Before
fighting
you
earlier.
add something, can Tarkus jurig the door to open halfway?
Yeah.
What would I need to roll, a science thing or a repair thing or something?
You could do it. It would be repair, really.
All right. I explained my idea with the group.
Okay.
Try to tinker with the door. It opens halfway. Then we shoot the thing until it either dies or runs off somewhere else, the opposite side.
Okay, it's a good plan.
You know,
I
it
wanted
can just hide.
I wanted to say that the one that we were fighting before was out of its shell for a long time. It might have been weakened. This one, it was just now awoken, so it could potentially be stronger than the one we fought. Does that make sense, GM?
Great.
Thanks, Sarah, for helping.
I mean, I know
Okay.
like how the Juggernaut works, I guess.
I think Tarkus' plan's a good one. We use the advantage that we have because it can't get to us. We stay well back from it and we open fire and we keep firing until, as Tarkus says, we put it down or it runs away. But we just keep we just keep it's the only thing we do, because if you don't want to go toe to toe with it, they're lethal.
It could break
Well-
the door, you know.
But it can't get down the corridor.
Morg likes this idea, but Morg sees problem.
Go on.
Morg doesn't have any bullets for big gun or any bullets.
Well,
Okay. But Morg can hang back, yeah, while we
Okay.
pepper it with ranged weapons, and then as it gets closer, you could step in and finish it off. I just don't want you getting
Oh.
hurt like you were before.
As more we want you, the moment it's trying to like claw its way, like tear the door open for you to hack its limbs.
Okay, Morg can do that. Okay,
Yes.
good idea.
You hear
Thank
a sound like an explosion from the other side of the door, and a howl of pain.
Or we could just sit here and let it kill itself.
Moments later, some of that fluid starts to seep through the door again, as if something's sloshed up against it.
Oh no! Is it trying to free even more of of its kind?
Well, I hope
Let's
it
get this
doesn't
door
block the
open.
door. If it
Let's
blocks
get
the
this-
door, we're
Let's get this door open and see if we can engage it before it does anything else.
All right, Ralph, I need you to
Yep, I'll help.
try to.
Or I'll do it and you can help.
Yeah, I'm gonna be basically giving you instructions about my idea, and you'll probably implement it.
Okay.
So you have more knowledge about mechanical stuff.
In repair?
Yes. Okay.
3 success.
You follow Tarkus' idea is pretty sound. He knows exactly what he's talking about. He talks you through the circuit diagram for the door, and you jury rig it to give it sufficient power to be able to open, and it slides open and then stalls exactly in the place that you wanted it to do so.
Yeah.
As it does so, there's a little flood of thick, viscous blue fluid kind of washes over your boots, And it's quite obvious that there's about a foot of this quite thick, sludgy material across the entire surface of the cave beyond. You can see both of the cryo chambers on the other side of the cave. Are one of which has burst open. The other of which has been broken into. So the metal is pointing inwards. You cannot see any Juggernauts.
Okay.
Is the door on the other side open?
It is not.
I think they're using whatever natural invisibility they have again.
How about we sneak through? Actually, I don't remember. Was there any locked doors or anything? Like, where's the exit? I don't remember the
There's a
layout of
security
the
door on the
room.
other side that we need to get
Yeah,
to.
it's a large security door. It's like a big rolling shutter, but it's a big steel security door. It's about the size of the back end of a truck.
I mean, I realize Prometheus, it's easy for you to float, but we have to sneak through like a pool of like sludging liquid. I don't think that's
Okay.
viable.
Everyone fall back. I'm going to take a grenade. I'm going to lob it in through the half-open doors and then fall back.
Maybe Good Boy should do that.
Yes, maybe I should do that. That's my department.
Like, we can all stay back, and Good Boy can go in the front and throw it, so we're fine in case he fails, you know?
Or maybe I should throw
Which
a
he won't
Molotov,
fail.
so I put them on fire and you can see them just like last time because they're invisible.
How will a Molotov work into a foot of blue liquid?
Prometheus, can you do a perception survival check for me, please?
Yeah, I'll use an action point. What do you say? Perception, survival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The usual.
Is there a problem with that?
What you say?
Oh,
The
here we go.
extra dice.
The extra.
Okay.
All the successes.
You look through the gap in the door. You start to use this, take advantage of the fact that you have some basis for understanding where the previous creature was, based on motion rather than vision. And you try to apply that as you're looking through the door. You can see that there is a blackish reddish, like at some distance on one of the container that's been blown into. There's a blackish reddish smear on the side of the metal that looks like it might be blood, similar to the one that you put down before. You are not sensing motion.
Can I see where the blood leads? Are there tracks on the floor?
No. There's unfortunately what's on the floor is a large puddle of bluish fluid. You can't see tracks on the floor, and you're not detecting motion. Critically, it's this. You aren't picking up the fact that there's something stealth like you have previously. You're fairly convinced that they're not stealth, or if they are stealth, they're not visible to you where you physically are at the moment. You might have to venture into the room in order to be able to detect them better.
Well,
Chuck
I
a
can see
Molotov
them.
on there. Goobo chucks a grenade in there. Let's see if we can flush them out.
How big is the room?
It's a large. So this was a loading dock similar to the one on the other side, and it was retrofitted for containment. So this is a large area that originally used to have large amounts of supplies in it that were all shipped out and moved into the other dock. So it is maybe 100 meters across.
Oh.
So from
Alright.
where your door is to the security door is maybe 100 meters.
From the door, can I see anything that, if something flammable was thrown at it, would explode, like enough to cover well, probably a lot of the room. Can I see any device, anything flammable? I mean,
Make
check if needed.
a perception survival check, I guess.
Okay. How many AP do we have?
5.
Is it 4?
I
Yeah, I'm gonna use one.
There isn't really any like containers of explosive materials in this room, but there are pipes towards the. You know that there are pipes towards the ceiling. Some of which are carry water, some of which carry gas. If you could breach one, that would almost certainly be useful as some kind of inflammatory. That's not the right word. Flammable source. You could flood the room with gas and set fire to it to cause an explosion. Yes.
How would we go through afterwards, though? That's like I say
Well,
this to the group.
Yeah, you would.
I say
You'd have a large
this-
burning room instead of a large room filled
Yeah.
with.
I say this to the group. By the way, 3 successes is how much I needed, or?
No, you get two action points back.
Ah, okay. Well, 6 then. Yeah, I say this entire thing to the group, including the fact that gas would fill the room, and maybe not the best idea.
Sounds decent to me.
I mean, if they were around, wouldn't we see the liquid? Like,
Yeah, and that plays into
Move.
what Prometheus was looking at. He was looking for the motion in the fluid, and the like. His vision is slightly different from yours, so that he can pick up maybe air currents and things like that. He's not seeing something moving through the space.
how tall is the ceiling?
It's maybe 40 meters up. It's just tall.
It's really
This is
tall.
like a natural cavern.
Okay. That's bad. Anyone have any ideas?
Bet.
Do I know whether if we turn on the power, there is something inside this room that could like reveal their like remove their ability to become invisible? Because I don't really know why they're invisible. I'm supposed to know, right? As the doctor.
So you know that they are susceptible to mutation, and that there's a fairly good chance that the one that you've seen may have gained that ability through mutation.
Okay.
But you've no idea what the other two, how the other two have mutated. They may have mutated in the same way or in different ways.
Okay. So, well, power makes no point. It has no point about this, no?
So there's potentially 2 of them out now. We cannot see where they are. I'm not really fond of going through this door anymore. I'd rather go through the stairs.
Well, I have supplies for about 1 week or something.
It would last
So-
longer if we had less people.
Sorry, what's happened?
We're just trying
So
to decide
basically-
which of the humans has to.
No, not you, good boy. I'm talking to anybody except you.
So basically, there's 2 of them now, probably. We can't see where they are. I'm not really a fan of going through this door anymore at all.
Hello?
Unless someone has a plan.
There are like potentially 400 ghouls through the stairs. Do you really want to go there?
You know, there's more than 400 ghouls. You
All right.
know there is, because the facility was designed to hold thousands of people, and the what was intended to happen was they were supposed to be woken up generationally, but you think that that's gone completely haywire, and there's probably thousands of ghouls in this facility now.
I convey that.
How many of the Juggernauts do you guys have around?
Oh, only 3. Only 3 that I
Yeah.
was alive and awake while they were created. There is always a possibility that one of the blinded has turned into a Juggernaut. So, let's say out of 100, around 88% of them die or turn into ghouls. 12 turn into the special blinded ghouls that you guys have already seen, and 3% of those 12 may develop some additional mutations and turned into, well, the Juggernauts. These 3 are the only ones that I know for sure like are here, but if we do go by the stairs as you are suggesting, there is around, she calculates, I don't know, percent chance that we're going to encounter a Juggernaut there as well. So,
There
you know,
might
it's
be
kind of
another.
Juggernaut or Juggernaut.
There might be 30 Juggernauts in the base based on your maths.
Potentially, yes. Thank you for the maths. Yeah, I think this room is the only way out for us right now.
So have we tried Molotovs and grenades to flush them out?
You haven't tried
Where,
throwing anything yet.
yeah, where do you want
It's a
me to throw it?
So the reason why we haven't tried it is because we just found out the room is about 100 meters long, and if we throw a Molotov, how much can it get? Like, if we're throwing blind, then we're probably not even gonna hit it, and it can dodge probably.
We could throw in one of the 3 grenades if you like.
How? What is the explosion radius of a grenade? If anyone knows.
Up to the GM, I guess.
Great, thanks.
One
I'm wanting to
zone.
I think
one
it
zone.
was like
Yeah, one zone.
and how much is one zone? How
Sorry,
much
V.
of this room is a zone?
it was, if I remember right, it was like 4 squares. So, but I don't know. Because remember, it's going back to the when we were doing the ambush at the bunker.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think it was like 4 or maybe 5.
That's really helpful book. So useful. Thank you for explaining to me what a fragmentation grenade is, but not telling me any information about what the actual range is of the explosion.
Maybe Prometheus is right. Maybe we do need a bait. I look at Good Boy. And then we can, the moment they reveal themselves, we just all shoot.
I agree.
Who is the fastest one? I look at Good Boy.
In the liquid?
Prometheus, clearly. He hovers, so he will not be impeded by the fluid.
I thought you were the best at everything, Good Boy. Isn't that what you were saying earlier?
I cannot fly yet. These humans have not yet given me that functionality.
Morg think it might be best that Morg be bait since Morg doesn't have bullets.
If I get in the room, will I get another check? Like this is another character question.
Perhaps, yeah. I mean, you'll definitely get another check if you go in the room, yeah. But from your current vantage point, without going into the room, you can't detect any motion.
Okay.
So, if you imagine your cone of vision that you're looking into this room, there is no motion in that cone of vision. If you were to get in the room, you'd be able to see more of the room, and therefore you might be able to detect something that was invisible isn't the right word. You'd be able to detect the motion of something that you couldn't see.
Okay.
If it behaved in that way.
Like, I knew we didn't have the bravest of humans in this group, but Morg, I'm kind of disappointed from you. I didn't expect this from you. But yeah, I'm willing to be the bait. But what should I do? Like, let's say they attack me. Do you want me to bring them over here or what? Because bait is
Wait.
bait, you know?
I mean, okay, for him to go out, we would need to open the door completely, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, well, he could throw a Molotov on them if they attack him, so then we can see them and we can shoot them while he runs back.
I guess that's the plan we have for now.
Maybe Good Boy can help too. If he sees them and they're far away, perhaps Good Boy can throw a grenade before they get to him. Because when he leaves, he's gonna make another check. He might see them. They might not be right next to him. They might be somewhere else. So we can catch that opportunity for Good Boy to throw a grenade.
I could do that, or I could deploy the mini nuke.
Not at this point in time,
It is
thank
a
you.
big room.
It would take them both out.
And us.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay,
Yeah, what are we doing?
so Tarkus, would you kindly?
Yes, Ralph, would you kindly?
Don't worry, Prometheus. Morg will grab you if, like, you start getting damaged.
I'm gonna. I want to look like Ralph. You're gonna do it, right? You will go and try to open
Yeah,
the door fully.
yeah, sure.
All right. I want to look at the door while the entire time while he's doing this, so that like a random Juggernaut hand doesn't try to reach out and grab him and pull him out. I want to like be on alert to warn him if I see something on the door frame.
Okay.
Yeah, it's from. I'm just watching.
Okay, so you don't need to make a repair check. You effectively reverse what you did.
Okay.
And you remove the blocker that you've effectively put in place to stop sufficient power for the door to open, and the door grinds open. There is a noise of steel on steel as it slides open, and more of the sludge pours into the room.
Okay.
Okay. I am holding the grenade that the Molotov that Rosalind gave me, and I walk into the room.
Okay. Awesome. All right.
Yeah. I go towards the tanks.
Really? Okay. Not really for you. Not dead. Might be dead in a brief second. Prometheus, you exit the door.
Mm-hmm.
And as you exit the door, your eye stalks are on point. They're looking all over the place. You don't sense any motion in the first instance. As you get out of the door, you see look at the room, and you're not seeing like the motion through the fluid that you're expecting to see. And then your eye stalk looks up, and you see a hand coming down towards you.
Oh, great.
But it's not a hand coming down towards you to grab hold of you. It's a hand coming down towards you because the body is falling from wherever it was hanging on to in the first instance. You think that maybe it was reaching down to grab hold of you, but it's messed up its hold and it's now falling down on top of you. I'm going to say... Do you want to...
No.
How are we going to do this? Let's do it like this.
No.
What's your physical damage resistance?
Ah, okay. 3.
Okay. So what we're going to do is you take 1 point of damage from a very large, heavy object, biological object hitting you from above. Can you make an athletics check for me, please?
Okay.
Oh, what you say?
Strength athletics? It says strength here.
Yeah, just do a normal athletics check.
Okay. That's gonna go well. I'm going to use an action point.
Okay, fine. Yeah, no
no.
problem.
If this saves me.
More 20s. Let's go.
Oh, it actually went well.
Okay, good.
Amazing.
So you get hit by it, but you because you've sensed that you've seen it coming towards you. You kind of power on your thruster and you try to get out of the way, and it kind of hits you in the side and knocks you into the further into the room. It lands on the floor. There's a great splash of the blue viscous gel, which then is cascaded everywhere. Ralph, it goes up the side of your body. In fact, both you and Tarkus, who are close to the door, get coated in the stuff, and it runs into the corridor. The Juggernaut in front of you, that's now lying on its front in a bit of a tangle, is scrabbling to get up. This one looks a little different from the previous one. It seems to have more bone growths over its surface, and it has on its neck. It has some kind of weird two red. They look like kind of cancerous growths on the side of its throat.
So there's a door that the rest of us are.
Mm-hmm.
That thing that has landed, and then Prometheus on the other side.
Yes, it's landed face down on the floor. Combat ensues. This creature will not get a turn.
I'm to pile in. Okay. I guess I'm first. Should we initiative roll? Or?
Yeah, for your initiatives, yeah. It's the same as the previous one, isn't it?
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe that thing has a different initiative. I don't know.
No, it has the same initiative.
Yeah.
So, Tarkus, what are you doing? Literally, it's just landed. It's within feet of you.
It's about to get shot. So, from what I understand, I can use my minor action to aim.
You can.
So maybe I'll just try to aim for the cancerous growths.
Okay.
Okay. Get 1 AP back, I assume.
Yes.
If you aim for body
Oh,
parts,
does it increase? Does it increase the difficulty because I aimed?
It does.
Plus from this.
Then never mind. Cool. Do I roll damage?
You do.
Ooh. That's 17.
That's quite a lot. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you got piercing 3. That's it's a fuck of a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Think that removes 21 resistance in the cancerous growth. Yes.
Yeah, might go a bit worse than that.
All right. 2, I get a sense of is it hurting it extra, because of where I hit it?
No, but you do get a sense of what happens as a result. Let's think about this. Ralph, Rosalind, and Tarkus all roll 5 combat dice for me, please.
Humans.
Uh-oh.
What you say? This radiation? Oh,
Lucky Ralph
Ralph.
is lucky again. Lucky by name, lucky by nature. Right, those of you that rolled effects on your combat dice, the faces on your combat dice, take that many points of radiation damage. The shot impacts into one of the growths on the side of the creature, and it bursts. As it does so, a cloud of greenish looking gas kind of explodes out into the area around the door and in the corridor, engulfing you all immediately. You will take effectively 5 dice of radiation damage, except for Ralph, who takes none because he's the luckiest man alive.
Does it matter where it hits us?
No.
How much we have resistances or stuff like that?
It's a global thing, so it's effectively hitting you in the throat.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Next time, if you see one with grenades wrapped around it, shoot it in the grenades.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna shoot again. This
On
time,
the
Same-
growth?
Same location.
no. This time in the center. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Get 1 EP back. So we're at 4. Oh, I don't know why I rolled again. Ignore that. Oh, that was not good. 9.
Yeah.
9 with piercing 3 though.
Yeah.
That's still good. So
Yeah.
this is a more armored target than the previous one was, but you're still carving through it with your shots. Just to let you know, that first shot that you did where you were targeting the growth, it won't be able to take advantage of that for its first turn. So it's basically it can't act this turn, and it won't be able to use it on its next turn.
Great. Nice. I did something. Good. Maybe.
You did something good.
All right. Yeah. And I end my turn.
Okay.
I mean, hopefully it's gonna die like the next turn. So probably wouldn't have acted.
Good boy. Where have you gone, good boy? There you are.
Hell.
Goodbye.
Good boy will snap a shot off with his pistol. Somewhat surprised. And actually hits.
Amazing.
I don't know how much damage he does. Let's say that many. Oh, he actually does some damage as well. No, he doesn't.
Well done, good boy. 2/3, 3/5. Fuck all.
So the bullet lands into the mass of the creature and reflects off of one of the bone growths on its body and disappears off into the cavern.
Next.
Nice. Next is Prometheus.
Okay, I'm going to try to hit the one that's laying down, like with my flamer.
Okay. That hits.
All right,
Just.
barely. Okay. Basically, if it has more than 3 energy resistance, like the extra hits don't count, like in the other body parts.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It has 4 armor.
Yep. So basically 2 damage, but persistent for 4 turns.
That's okay. No, that is actually worth something. So, and so it's going to be 2F for 4 turns.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Damn. Okay. And okay. Question. If I use the rally action, with the ready, action, which is like, if that happens, then do that. Can I use it like, if I see the other one, like, hit it with a flamer?
You can
Can
if
I-
you spend the action points to do so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to commit those action points to do that though?
I think it's worth it if I light it on fire, to be honest, but I think it's worth it, to be honest. I think it is worth it. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Spend the action points out of the pool. You are effectively ready to do a second attack when
If the other one,
presents itself.
So we're at 3 AP?
Yeah.
3 or 2.
3.
No, it should be 3, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and I end my turn.
Perfect. Rosalind.
And I'm gonna shoot it with my electrified jump jet.
Very sophisticated scientist that you are.
Well, she is a
Daka,
scientist
Daka.
who made these juggernauts, so yeah.
Yeah, what a moron.
By accident. Oh my god.
Yep.
Got any luck
Sad.
points?
Yeah, but no. I will shoot,
Lack
and it
points.
will
What
miss.
are those things?
And I don't want to use for this.
Okay. An
Um,
electrified teddy bear flies across the room. You hear a splosh.
And I say, "Oh, I thought the other one was over there. Seems like not."
Good boy says,
Next.
nice.
Next.
Okay. Morg.
Uh,
I thought
guess-
Sorry.
go ahead.
I thought Hale would say like a banana peel harmlessly hits it in the chest or something.
Well,
I don't know.
it would be harmlessly hit with an electrified teddy bear, so no, it's not gonna do that.
Is it time for Morg to go finish it?
Uh huh.
Go Morg.
Okay.
Go get it.
Go.
The Morg will run up to it and hit it with his board. So yeah, do that real fast. 3. We get an action point back.
Get an action point back.
Yippee.
2 action points back.
Oh, okay.
Yippee.
Hell yeah. Now
Hell yeah.
board time.
It's board time. It's board time.
Make sure. I hate how it doesn't say what you click on. Like I gotta remember it's board time. There you go.
10,
Ooh.
12. Persistent and vicious. Lovely. So 12. Plus 12p. 2. Cool. You smack it with the nailed board, and it the nail impacts into the flesh, and it drags around one of the bone growths, opening a large gout out of its chest. Is that the end of your go? It's still writhing. I say out of his chest. It's face down, out of his back.
Okay. Well, but I'll do 2 action points to make another attack.
Okay. So this is now difficulty 2.
Gotcha. And I'll spend 1 more, so we have 2 action points to get an extra die as well.
Good call.
All right, there we go. 5 successes.
Okay, so that's 3 action points back.
It
Back
goes
will be
down,
for
it
this
goes
time.
up. And now damage.
Go Morg. Let's go
Yes!
Morg. Let's go Morg. Let's go.
Wow.
Okay, so that's
Rosalind's
18.
really
18.
impressed.
6. 48.
Or he's like,
And then
Yeah, those
another
other super mutants and stuff, they're dumb.
16p2.
Morg is the best.
I'm just going to
I
add
like
that
those
onto
flags.
that.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 20.
is it still alive?
Wait, if he gets the persistent damage, he's the.
He's still alive. He's still moving around. You're not quite sure you've managed to go through half its hit points yet.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
It's pretty tough.
I got you.
It's fine. Ralph will finish it off.
Is that the end of your actions, or did you want to spend more action points and take another attempt at hitting it?
What do you think, guys?
Go for it.
Go
Isn't it
for
like
it.
4 right
Alright.
now?
No, it's just 2 AP per extraction, I think.
I thought
Alright.
the second time you take an extraction is 4.
I think he home ruled it to be
Yeah,
2,
2.
if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
It's like a home rule thing.
We'll do 2.
Go for it.
All right.
But the
So
difficulty
just one
is
of
now
these.
3.
Yes.
All right. So how many action points would this be?
Two action points to
Alright.
take an additional attack. And it's now
Gotcha.
a
Take
difficulty.
another action point for another dice.
Yeah.
So you need
So I'll
3
do it
successes
that
to
way.
hit.
All right. So I'll do that and I'll
plummeting
give it
into
a
the thing.
whirl. There we go.
shit!
So that's 1 action point back in the pool.
All right.
And make another damage roll.
All right. Board. Come on, board. There we go.
Oh no.
Not as good as
No.
before, but
Morg, have you got any luck points?
Lack points. What are those?
I have 1 left.
Oh, what? You have 1 left after all these sessions with no lack point refills? That's crazy.
You could spend a luck point and re-roll 3 of those dice.
All right, I'll do that, and then it's just roll. What is it? 3d20 or
No,
what
just on your top of your character sheet. If you click on the face, and just do
Okay.
3 combat dice.
that, and then that's a lot easier than me remembering how to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So 8 is
That's right.
2
9 damage. Yeah, it's okay.
and
Mom. That is
6 plus
Wow.
an additional 4.
I think that first melee attack made you go out of steam.
I mean,
yeah.
you're still not quite at half of its hit points, but you've done quite a lot of persistent damage to it. So
Does it stack in your wounds?
Yeah.
Okay.
they apply as separate things.
Okay.
But effectively they will stack. Yes.
Okay. Because my bonus action was getting close enough to it to hit it, so.
That you done?
Yeah, because I know I see my rolls going down. So yeah.
Okay. All right. No problem. Then Lucky Ralph.
Diamond Wool.
It's fine. Ralph is on the job.
Okay, look, you off
Let's
to
see
shoot
that
with a
rifle.
shotgun.
All you got to do is half its hit points and it's dead.
Let's release the 3rd hidden Juggernaut.
Nah, mate.
Shoot, not 20. Oof.
Oh, Ralph,
I'll
Ralph,
spend a luck point.
Luck point. Come on, luck it out.
Let's take lack points. Jesus.
Ralph, were you aiming for the other guy as well, right?
That's it.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. Yeah.
That's a hit.
Let's go. Ooh, that's like the most damage he has rolled. I think.
Vicious spread and piercing.
10 damage. What
So
the hell?
piercing 1, so that takes it down to
1 resistance. Right?
so its armor rating is 4. So it would take it down to so it's 10 damage minus 3, so it's 7 damage. But remind me what spread does?
Half the damage in random
Onto the
body
next
part.
target. Is it another body part or is it the next target?
Oh, it's a different body part.
Different body part.
So total is like 10, right?
Yeah.
So 5 in 3 other body parts.
Which is going to be 1, 1, and 1 with its armor. So you've done 7. So actually, you've done 10 points damage.
It has piercing, right?
Yeah.
Like piercing should still.
Yeah, piercing still affects it. So
Okay.
piercing takes off its armor, but it still has armor left over. So you've done 10 points of damage in total.
Cool.
Doesn't it have 4 armor normally?
Yes.
So doesn't 3 piercing lower it to 1 armor?
Oh, it's 3 piercing. You're right.
It's 3 because it says 3
No,
effects.
you're quite right.
is
It
what I'm-
is 3
well,
piercing. No, you're quite right. So that is not 10 points of damage then. It is
9. 9 is the base, and then from the other things, like I don't know if you wanna how you're gonna count the 4 damage it does to the other limbs if it has piercing or not.
yeah, it will. Yeah, it will apply. So so that would be 3, 3, and 3 then. So 9 plus. Okay, cool. So an additional. Okay, that one shotgun blast took it way over half its hit points.
Half's on the job. I said it. I was saying it all this turn. I was saying it.
You were saying it in mockery, and the next shotgun blast
Nope.
in your face.
Nope.
Do you want to make another spend your action points and make another attack?
Oh fuck her! That was a total fluke. I'm not wasting action points. Fuck that.
I mean, he's pretty badly hurt.
No.
He's trying to bait the action points.
Yeah.
Sneaky
piss
GM.
Every time.
I mean, would it
Still
help?
waiting, like someone's gonna say something.
Would it help if I was to tell you that you only need to do another 49 hit points worth of damage to it to put it down?
Of course.
Okay. So on its turn, it will pull itself upright, but it can't do anything else beyond that. So,
Okay.
However, rather than jump back to the start of the combat, the initiative, the other Juggernaut will have its go.
I knew it. See,
Great.
guys, I shot at it, but I just missed it.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Because
Yeah, it did.
Prometheus, you're looking around for it, and again, you're finding it difficult to spot for it. You're looking for motion in the fluid, motion in the air currents, etc., and you're not seeing anything. And again, you got one of your eye stalks glances up, and you see a shape descending from the roof. But this looks different from the previous one. Whereas the Juggernaut before was literally hanging onto the wall above the door, waiting for someone to come out so that you could grab it, this is hanging from the stalactites in the ceiling, some distance up, and it drops. And as it drops, it opens its arms out, and it has big flaps of skin that descend, that link from its wrists to its ankles. It swoops down, catching the air, and it comes up directly towards you in an attempt to make an attack.
I know I said I want to hit it with a flamer, but what I really meant was like dodge and get out of the way so I don't get crushed.
Well, you've spent action points to act, so you can act if you want to. If you want to use your action in a different way, that's fine. But you've spent your action points to act, so you get to do a thing before it hits you.
So that's like a special attack, right? So I can try to get out of the way or something.
It's basically traveling from the ceiling. It falls straight downwards and then extends its skin. It's a little bit like a flying squirrel. That sort of effect. It catches the air and it swoops down towards you. And as it does so, it's planning on doing a couple of attacks on you as it flies past.
Is there a dodge action, I think, in this game?
There's like defend
You can
or something.
you could
It's, yeah.
go to defense.
Agility plus athletics, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Okay, but like mechanically, it's going to act like a simple attack. That's what I'm asking, or is it trying to one hit kill me?
No, it's going to do two simple attacks on you.
Okay.
Sounds pretty bad. Simple attacks is a bait.
I mean, there's not much I can do anyway. Like a defend isn't for my character, so I'll hit it with a flamer.
Okay.
YOLO.
You get
As
to-
I promised I
Right.
would.
If it makes you feel any better, it doesn't have a board.
I think its attack with the bare hands was more likely to hit than the board attack. But yeah, sure.
Its bare hand attack is more likely to hit, and we would probably do slightly more damage, but it won't do persistent. That's the critical thing.
Yeah, true.
Okay, I'm going to roll. Is it +1 diff because it's the bonus major action?
Yes.
Yada yada yada.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to use an action point then.
Nice.
And we get it back, I guess.
Baited.
Okay. And I'm hitting it. Yep. Just control today. Damage razor.
Oh no.
And spreads does half the damage to 2 other locations again, does it?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Which is going to be 0 and 0.
It heals him for 2.
It doesn't heal him. It does set him on fire. 3F. For 2 turns. Okay, you catch it on fire as it barrels towards you. As it comes in, it sweeps at you with one hand and then sweeps at you with another and hisses as it does so. It's not roaring like the others do. As it hisses, you see its mouth open and its teeth are mostly broken, much like the other ones are. But it has 2 oversized canines. As it flies past, it swipes at you and swipes at you. So I'm going to do 2 attacks.
Bring it on, bitch. Literally. That's going to hurt.
Ooh, what you said.
That's
He
his.
gets action points back.
He hasn't got to worry about that. I've got 12 of them.
Yep, that's true. That
How
is
many
true.
luck points does he have? I wonder.
Enough.
More than us.
More than me.
Oh, just
Oh.
the 7 points of damage.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So
Don't get an injury. What?
just 4 damage. Holy shit!
And also, you don't have to roll, which is great. Because you're not biological. So, yeah, you're not biological, so you can't be affected by it.
That thing you mean? Yeah.
And the
That's
second
the base.
attack
That's
also hits. Why were you not? Very annoying. Well,
Dude has 18 target, of course. He's gonna hit no matter.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Rip Prometheus was a real one.
Not again.
It's not vicious. It's not persistent. It's just normal damage. So it's just the 11. It's unfortunate it doesn't have any effects on it because that would have been persistent. That would have been great. 6 turns of 11 damage would have been amazing.
If this was vicious, you would be dead. But
Yeah.
it's persistent. It would be
Does he
dead.
have, you have armor, right?
Say again,
Not dead, right?
Prometheus?
It's physical, right?
It is physical damage, yeah.
Okay. Do you want to roll 1d20?
I would love to roll a d20. Slash 1d20. Right in the 18.
Thruster is fucked.
Oh,
Number floating.
Oh, great.
does it mean you like go into the liquids?
Yeah, you instantly. So the first hit kind of impacts into your chassis and kind of slides off mostly. The second hit lands lower, impacting into your thruster, and dislodges something. Probably part of the same problem as you had before. The bits that were hanging out, something gets caught and torn free, and your thruster sputters and dies, and you drop into the fluid.
Yeah, like I'm sideways into the fluid, and you can hear me screaming like, "I'm drowning! Help! I'm drowning!"
I can't swim.
and Douglas, don't breathe, silly robot. Play dead. Your chance.
The creature, as it flies past you, so it attacks you as it flies past, and then extends its skin flaps again and disappears off into the ceiling.
Oh, great! They fly now.
This is an unexpected change. I will write this down real quick.
Yeah, that's what you should be doing with your time.
The Banwood is right. We've gone too far with technology and
I would like to be able
experiments.
to fly.
Back to the top.
before we go back to the top, could we have a 5-minute break, please?
Yes, let's take a break. In fact, I've been
Alright.
failing to do that. Yes, let's take. We're gonna wrap up right here. Thanks for watching, and come back and join us next time, where hopefully these guys might survive.